And it looks like we are live, so I'm going to say hello, everyone, and welcome to a terrible stream for terrible people. How are we all doing this fine Monday? What have you been up to? What have you been doing? Why were you doing it? Why didn't you do something else instead? Etc., etc., etc. Yes, how is it do? Yeah, I, I don't. Did we even do anything this weekend? We had a good last weekend. Oh, the no, yeah.
Mm.
The sister-in-law took the kids out and was like, "You should go to a fancy restaurant and have a really nice time because I'm taking your kids out, and that means you'll have plenty of time." She took them out for 3 hours. Anybody who knows anything about anything knows that 3 hours isn't enough time to do fucking anything. I appreciate her spending time with her nieces, but you didn't need to make it such a big deal like it was a huge favor for us. It was it was something that you should do anyway. We could have, in fact, if you hadn't have said anything, we'd have probably stayed in and tidied. In fact, we did
We
stay in and
did. It was an
tidy,
hour and a half of tidying before
and
we
then we
left.
went out because we were told not to go to our local place that we always go to because it's easy, cheap, and local, and we wouldn't have had time to go anywhere else. So we went there anyway. And you know what? It was nice. Not the most amazing place on earth, but you go do something you enjoy. Don't tell me to go do something I don't. The only place that we have any interest in going to wasn't even fucking open when she went out. So yeah. Um, but again, I completely appreciate taking your nieces and going doing something with that. I like that. They enjoyed that. Do that more for their sake, not ours. If you want to do something that actually helps, take them out for a night so that we can go out for the night. Anyway, enough me complaining about free babysitting. Um, Sweet, that's barely enough time to paint a small goblin, and I'm not even that good. Fair, very fair. I mean, mm, gremlin free. The thing is, our kids are so good. I know everybody says that, but our kids, like at home, they're just occasionally they go a bit mental, but not in a terrible way. And upsets happen. But I can work from home, and it's generally not a big deal. I work from home during the entire summer holidays, where the kids they have lots of stuff to do, but they have a lot of down days during that time, especially when I'm working, and they're fine. So whenever anybody tries to sell me on something as like they're doing me this huge favor, I can't help but tell them that they're not. Like it makes no difference. I want you to do it for their sake. I want you to do it for your sake. But don't make it out like you're doing me anything other. Honestly, most of the time, especially if it's only for a couple of hours, it's actually a huge inconvenience because I have to get them ready and I have to wind them down when they get back home. So yeah, unless you're taking them for a week, it's usually not that helpful. Now, some people do take them for extended time periods, and that is genuinely great. It means that we get to go out and do stuff, or if they're taken for the night or whatever. But yeah, remember the last time Sick got an idea? I don't. I don't think I've ever had one. I literally called the stream that because I forgot to set it up until 3 minutes before posting, and I thought, oh, I've got to have an idea for a stream name. And then my brain went, "Hold on, lads, I've got an idea." It is it. No, I've had no ideas.
Amazing.
I thought it was funny. It was funny to me, and that's all that matters. Well-behaved juvenile elder god spawn. What a rarity. Well, yeah, because it's like all stories. They want to be better than their the progeny tries to be different or better than the other ones. Ah, wind down toy. Yes. Uninstalled Zorin OS because touchscreen wasn't working. Installed an uninstalled Chrome OS because touchscreen wasn't working. Uninstalled Windows 11, which I began. I wasted 2 days and keyboard doesn't work now. Hooray! You have not had good luck with the old OS jungle, juggle, boogie, whatever. So how was your day? I haven't been installing operating systems, so pretty good. Sessic clickbaiting his audience. How dare you? It's not clickbait. I had an idea. The title was the idea. I actually don't clickbait people. It's very deliberate on my part. It almost sounds like calm, rational people that aren't pushing an agenda make good parents or something. I mean, we try. We don't consider ourselves. It's one of those things, like, we're always very, very I don't, deprecating isn't the right word, but like, we're unsure. We haven't got super confidence, like, oh, what have we done wrong? What are we going to do that's going to screw up our kids forever? We're worried about those things, and then we see other parents, and we're like, okay, maybe we're doing okay. Maybe we're all right. I think, yeah. Our ultimate plan is that we will feel like successful parents if, when the kids grow up and they leave home, if they still like talking to us, I think we've done a really good job.
Pretty much.
I think we'll have won parenting. Now, hopefully they won't want to talk to us too much, because that sounds no. But you know what I mean. I hope that they will like to come and see us. They'll be happy when we go to see them. That kind of shit. Nothing complicated. I definitely don't want. I will never ever ever wrap my head around kids calling their dad sir. I know it's a lot less common than it used to be, but it still exists in the US, and it's fucking weird.
Yeah, that is really weird.
It's really fucking weird. Like, I was upset when my kids started calling me Daddy-O, just because it's cringe. And they don't care. They think it's a cute name that they came up. I mean, it's not an unknown term, but they came up with it themselves. Mrs. Six called Mumsa, and yeah, they when I liked being called Daddy, not in an internet way. Shut the fuck up. But just, it felt very wholesome. It felt very adorable. And like, the day that they start calling me Dad is going to be a sad day to me, because it's so much.
No, I've already refused.
What, to be called Mum?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She-
to be honest, I'll go with Daddy-O over
One of them
Dad.
walked in the kitchen. They went, "Mum." I went. I just carried on.
Mum who?
I carried on doing what I was doing.
Just ignore it. Just ignore it.
It's like, that's not my name.
It can't become it.
I'm not responding to it.
To be fair, just we're waiting for Daddy to become the wine when they want something. Daddy, could I have a dooba dooba? And I'll be like, oh no.
Oh, you do what you usually do. You just say, "Ask your mother."
I don't usually do that.
You say that quite a lot, though.
I do say it when I'm busy, but
Papa sick.
hey, Pops. Oh, for my grandkids, I want to be Pop Pop. I don't know why. I heard that somewhere and I really liked it. My mates just shouted out, "Tell Sick to quiet down. The girls on Big Brother are flashing." To be fair, I don't think my voice has any effect on whether people are. Are they flashing like flickering, or have they got their tits out? I'm not 100% sure. Possibly I'm making them flicker.
Or both.
Chances are I am definitely making them get their boobs out. I mean, that seems like something that would happen. If they're not in prison, prostitutes, or stand-up comedians, you've done okay on the parenting. Hey, Sick Dad. What's up, Sir Daddy Pops, man? Yeah. The one upshot of daylight savings, I can catch Sir Sick live. So you've got however long until your local daylight savings changes, unless you're somewhere that doesn't have them.
I think it's 2
Where you get
weeks.
6
I think
months.
it's 2 weeks.
For what? For America?
Yeah.
They might not be American. They might be something else. But yeah, if you are, then you're fucked. Because it would basically go back to the same. No, sharing the whiskey with kids is a good thing. I mean, to be fair, not sharing is my favorite thing.
Not sharing is caring.
Not sharing is what I do the best. You know you have made it on YouTube when you have trolls and sex bots in the chat. Oh yes. There's a German one. I don't know why it's German, but it comes into my chat and constantly speaks German, and I just answer it with brot because I think that's funny. Although I had the same bot come back in English at some point. Well, at least the same picture. I presume it was the same bot. I didn't learn the name. Um, there's this one really popular streamer, Failboat. His chat calls him father. That's a little weird.
Yeah.
Unless he's some sort of priest. How do you reconcile teach your kids how to think, not what to think, with I hope my kids support LGBT plus people and people of colour and don't become fascist or homophobic anti-vaxxers? Well, I would like to believe that teaching them how to think and not what to think would result in those opinions. I
and
think,
also, our kids have huge amounts of empathy.
yeah.
Massive amounts. So,
and also teaching them like kindness and shit would
to be honest,
make sense on
that
that
is
far.
natural to them, though. They've always been like that. They've always been kind.
Try just being like teaching them to be understanding will almost always stop them being fucking morons. You don't have to give your kids your opinions to make them good people. You make them good people, and if you have the opinions of kindness, you'll probably have good kids. Like these aren't ideas that are like disparate. They just kind of work in a really obvious way. Sick, prove you're not AI. No. I can tick a box. I cannot tick a box. Fight me.
I can tell the difference between traffic lights and boats.
But can you tell the difference between a bike and maybe the corner of a bike?
No.
Maybe the edge of the person who's on the bike's hand. Is that the same thing? I'm not sure. There's only 7 pixels. No one can. But literally no one knows the difference between a bicycle and the edge of someone's hand. I have an Egyptian fact for Mrs. Sick. Why aren't the Brit pyramids not in the British Museum? That's less a fact.
That's not a fact, that's a question.
And more a hilarious observation because they would if they could.
Yeah, they really would.
They would have if they could have. Brick by brick, possibly. Fuck. All that catch-up was just training AI. Yeah, when I found that out, I was a little bit bummed. And now whenever I'm forced to do one, I'm like, God damn it, I really don't want to be training AI. The main thing that it uses to differentiate you between you and a bot is that you'll be a lot slower than a bot. No matter how quick you are at filling in a captcha, you're still fucking really slow. What is your favourite non-whiskey alcohol? Mine seems to be sherry at the moment. Tried it yesterday, and for the love of God non-existing, it's a beautiful drink. Not my favourite, but one I really like, and whenever I have the opportunity to have some, you always do, is Pimm's. Properly made with fruit in it.
But you've been going on a pina colada kick recently, though.
Yeah, I like pina coladas, but they already knew that I liked pina coladas and getting caught in the rain.
But you do like Pimm's on a hot day.
I do like Pimm's on a hot day. I like a gin and tonic made properly, which is to say with lime, not lemon. I will die on that hill. Sirsik's not seen how slow the bots I program are. Takes 7 days for them to fill in one captcha. They're all thought to be completely human. The British are coming. The British come all over the place. You should treat yourself to a nice bottle of pink aftershock for Christmas. What does pink aftershock taste like if it's not liquid death, as all of them taste like?
I think it tastes like pink.
Ever play Facade? It's an AI game from a while ago. Yes.
Ages ago we played that.
I played the shit out of Facade. I played it until I figured out how to make the woman fall in love with me and kick the husband out. And then I thought, okay, I'm done now. I've completed this game.
You're mad, Riz. I tried. I tried, and she's like, I can never leave my husband. I'm like, why not? And she's like, give me this scowl look on her face, and I'm like, what? It's
and
just
then
a
they just
question.
lead you out.
Yeah. I think you should leave.
Yeah. I like being insane. Like slowly just unhinged until things go wild. But yeah, if any of you have never played Facade, you have to be half decent at typing, but other than that, it's a really interesting game, especially for the time.
Sitcom wreck.
I don't know. It's like it was the one guy. I was like, how can I did try and do the opposite, but it never worked. Um, it's not that hard to get one of them to like be best friends with you. Um, but I tried to date both of them. I don't think I could ever manage it for the guy. I was very disappointed. But having someone kicked out, it's all that matters. Google wouldn't let me search on Google and kept showing me capture images. That's because you're a robot, Benji. Didn't you know? Has no one ever told you? Bleep, bloop, bleep, bloop. So you understood that, didn't you? A good friend bought a bottle of Jefferson's bourbon last week. It's pretty darn good. Okay. Not tried it. Would try it. I am a fan of the bourbon. Whiskey is for little Catholic girls. What the fuck, Ken? Pims are a type of biscuit / cookies in the Netherlands, I think. Well, it's Pims with 2 M's, so clearly completely different thing. I had a YouTube comment that wouldn't post until I took the correct accents off a Korean name the other day.
Oh my god.
That's hilarious. It probably thought you were trying to post like a cock or a picture of Hitler or something ridiculous like that because they're very, very picky. Although I use pictures of cats for nefarious purposes, emoticons of cats. I won't tell you what those are, but it's funny to me. Hell yeah, I had a bottle of Jefferson's Private Reserve. That was really good. Is it an expensive one? Because while I do like expensive ones, I also don't like spending money. Pims are cookies in the Netherlands that we exported from England. Yes, but not with 2 M's. So, you know.
Pims.
Pims. See the news about Pope Leo and Mary Magdalene. I did not see the news about Pope Leo and Mary Magdalene. Please inform me about the news about Pope Leo and Mary Magdalene.
Could you sound more like an AI?
Do you like sake? I've never tried it.
Never tried it, but would like to.
I would like to. I also want to try good fucking, what do you call it? Nectar then? That's not the right
But
word.
if we were going to do sake, we'd have to get like all the equipment.
Well, like the clothes.
You mean the clothes?
You know, get kimonos and boy monos, because I don't know the name of it.
Mono.
I know it's not called a kimono. That's how culturally sensitive I am. Mead, that's the word I was looking for. Tripp cheated on her with Maria, is afraid of being poor, is ashamed of his parents, forced her into marrying him, knowing she couldn't say no in front of her parents, and purposely stopped her from art. What? That was a lot of words. I don't know what's going on. I am scared. I'm thinking of giving you money, as I have far too much money. You've said that more than once, and yet I don't think you've ever given me money. I could be wrong. Don't be sake-tastic sick. Okay. The first time I bought sake, I stuck it in the freezer thinking it was a higher proof than it was. The second time I got it was great though. What did it shatter or something in the freezer? Because that would suck. Pope Leo says she was not involved in the redemption, that it was only Jesus and too close to the ancient debate. Okay, I don't know. My rebuttal to that would be, it's all made up. Grow up. Put on some real clothes, for fuck's sake. You look absolutely ridiculous. Also, get a car that doesn't look quite so silly and is not called the Pope-mobile. I know that they pretend that it's not called the Pope-mobile, but it's definitely.
Clearly is.
Oh, Trip from Facade.
That,
these are the secrets the game reveals about. Oh.
Either that or they put flame decals on the side.
Oh my god. And flame decals on his clothes. Flame Pope for the win. Yeah, money is the root of all evil. Give it to me. I'll bear the weight. Exactly. I am already mostly evil. So a bit of money isn't going to hurt. Australia goes on strike tomorrow. What is the UK doing to combat DIH? I don't know what DIH is.
Dick?
I don't know.
Oh, DI.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know. What is DI?
Are you okay? You normally ignore me. Yeah. I'm not paying. I'm not concentrating on ignoring you. I apologize. I'll stop now. If money is the root of all evil, then that means that money squared equals all evil. Fair. I know a guy who could tell you that if you chug enough Everclear, Budweiser, and piss in the Budweiser bottle, they taste the same. Oh my god! Why would you do this? How would you know that? No, don't do that. That's disgusting. You can drink my piss, which tastes like whiskey. Oh, digital identification. I don't know if there's anything even going on. I know that people are pissed off about it. I haven't heard of anything going on.
There's a huge petition to not have.
I know everybody said we don't like this, and then the government, lol, and then ignored us.
Yeah, pretty much.
Which is just fucking incredible. And then they go on and on and on and on about think of the children, which is fucking irritating. There was also some talk of everyone needing to have a smartphone in order to use it. And then some people went, well, we don't have smartphones. So we'll have to mandate them. So how can you mandate a piece of technology? Like, you can't even mandate that someone own clothes. Not really. Like, how are you going to mandate that they own a phone that can do that? Fucking, just... the world is run by morons, and it drives you crazy sometimes. On the dollar, it says, "In God we trust," which I found very amusing. It only says that since, like, not that long ago. Oh. My people, they have no bungholes. Are your people part of the Cornholio tribe? Hey, Lindsay Bow, how you doing? But yeah, I forgot what I was talking about. I wanted to talk about something, but I forgot what it was. Oh, I did some stuff today. As some of you may know, and some of you already know, because you were in Mrs. Six stream chat. Excuse you what?
You call me Mrs. Shit.
I called you Mrs. Sick. I call you Mrs. Shit.
You did, and then you misspoke, and then you corrected yourself.
Mrs. Shit, Mrs. Sick. I was going to call you Mrs. Shit at video games owned. I
am, though.
You're getting better. I actually booked an appointment with a doctor to see about my arm.
Yes, good.
And hopefully get it fixed or replaced with a machine gun. Either's good for me. So hopefully...
It's been like 6 months for him to get to
It's
do
not been even close to
Oh,
6
yeah,
months.
It has.
My arm has hurt for like 4 to 6 weeks.
No, it has. It's way longer than that.
It's at 2 months at most.
It's been hurting way longer.
Unless you're talking about a different pain that I've had.
Yeah, but it's all in the same arm.
Yeah, but it's in a different place.
It doesn't matter. It's the same arm.
It doesn't matter if it's the same arm. It's a different pain.
Yeah, but you went for physio for that, and then you didn't get the appointment, so you went, nah.
I tried to get physio for that,
You went, nah,
and they didn't contact me.
Yeah, so you went,
They said they would.
I won't bother following. No, it's fine.
Yeah, because fucking... It's called an anxiety disorder, not an anxiety make reasonable, rational decisions.
No, it's called being a bloke. Then I don't want to go see the doctor because I'm
anyway,
a man.
I'll get fucking referred to physiotherapy more than likely. And if it doesn't happen, I'll actually follow up. I didn't do it with the last one because the pain went away. This pain is not going away. It's very annoying, and it's making working more and more difficult. So it's very irritating. 6, stop jerking us around. You'll hurt your arm. 2 months is still way too long to wait. Well, what can I tell you? I do not take care of myself. I am bad at it. It's almost like being incredibly busy and anxious just makes you make poor decisions about your own health and well-being. Um, it'd be amazing if I made like my first real controversy. Sir Sick doesn't look after himself, the piece of shit, and everyone's just mad at me, and they all keep bollocking me for not going to the doctors. He didn't go to the doctors. Cancel him. Ow! Fuck, that really hurt. Uh, I'm 3 years in trying to get treatment. Been through a bunch of treatments I knew wouldn't work. Still waiting for the thing that might. It's a last resort treatment. I don't expect what's wrong with my arm to be like, it's just mostly irritating. My arm is still fully functional. I can still do things. It still has the same amount of strength. It just really fucking hurts sometimes. And I just have to rest it and like lift it up a little bit, and then it's fine. Like I have a thing, but yeah. The biggest problem with not going to the doctors about something like that is that you're sitting there guessing at what the problem
Should
is.
we all start voting on what we think it might be?
Um,
I think tendinitis.
I think it's RSI.
Yeah, but RSI covers a bunch of stuff.
Exactly. I think
So,
it's RSI.
Tendinitis.
So if it's many things, I'm always
Death
right.
disease.
Blood clots? I mean, probably not. Hopefully not. That sounds pretty scary.
Getting old.
Getting old. Yeah, that's what I put it down to. It's just not a fucking pain in the neck. No, it's not Mrs. Sick.
Hey, I'm not a pain in the neck. I'm a pain in the dick.
True. An irritated arm. Hey, it's from trying to pick up after all these theists dropping terrible arguments. I mean, I know that my back hurts from trying to carry this fucking team. That's one of my favourite ones. If you're ever in an online lobby and you're doing slightly better than everyone else, you just do that. You say, "Oh, guys, my shoulders are killing me."
Chronic pain from wanking. Is that?
No, I think it's not enough wanking.
Watch now, though. This is all a ruse for him so that I have to do it for him.
Not to give you too much shit, but I think we both know that you would have no problem with that. It's God punishment for being an unbeliever. Well, it's been a while. Did it have to be so slow and like annoying? Like just annoy me into Christianity.
So go on then.
A friend of mine had to deal with tendonitis about 10 years ago. It was rough. I don't think it's anything too bad. I think it's probably a strain.
I think it is tendinitis.
I think you're a tendonitis. Owned.
You have all the symptoms.
I have old disease.
Old symptoms.
I may have just found the best way to make spaghetti bolognese. Season the mince with minced meat, there we go, with ginger and pepper. Add the pasta sauce, let it simmer, then add honey and parmesan cheese. Parmesan? Is that right? That can't be right.
You don't really need to add the honey, but...
Well, I think their point is that adding the honey makes it really good. Like, otherwise it sounds pretty fucking standard.
I tend to add, like, lemon juice because it gives it a sharp, zesty flavour with seasoned meat.
I just pour whiskey into it.
Oh my god.
Until there's no more bolognese left,
no
and it's just
left.
a big bucket, no food, no bolognese.
Just warm whiskey.
It's just a big hot pan of whiskey, and then I simmer that down until it's stronger whiskey, and then I drink that.
Dinner served.
My dinner served. What are you having? Back when I played an MMO, my goal was to always make everyone else brag for me while I played it down. Intentional, almost like gaslighting them into bigging you up. I like it. It's a legitimate strategy. I have a rotator cuff impingement as well. It gives me what sounds like pain symptoms to sick, but that could be down to any number of things. I got checked for them.
Well, rotary cuff is usually your shoulder, isn't it? So like, it's not that.
Yeah, the pain I have is in the muscle.
It's like his elbow.
It's on my forearm. It's near my elbow, but it goes down towards my hand about halfway. And if I twist my hand until my palm is flat and facing up. That really fucking hurts right now that I'm doing it, so I'll stop that. Um, but I can do it. It just hurts, and that's like the main, most obvious way to make it hurt. But if I hold it up for a long time, it gets a strain as well. And if I sit there working, pressing the S key over and over again, which is the button I use to cut the track that I'm working on, which I do many thousands of times per video, it starts to really, really ache, which is why I think it's a repetitive strain injury. I've started doing it now. I've got two little controllers that have all the buttons set to keyboard shortcuts, and I now hold it against my chest and I just press the buttons I need to with my thumb, and that does seem to have given me a chance to rest somewhat while still being able to work. It's the biggest problem with working for yourself, especially working for YouTube, where not working for any time period can basically entirely kill your business. So yeah, one of the things I'm going to try to do is use some of my less worky time to do more work, get more videos made, and then eventually start having regular breaks. We're still having the normal. So as far as you're concerned, everything will be the same. But as far as I'm concerned, I will have a week off at a time. So essentially, like a 9-day, it'd be from weekend to weekend. I think that would be really good for me. And theoretically, like if I could, like basically Fridays are my what I would call down days. And if I used each of those, because I use it, so I work Monday, Tuesday, which is writing days, writing and recording audio and editing audio. So still not a small amount of work. And then Wednesday and Thursday are video editing days. And then Fridays I use to get like other stuff done. But usually it's much less specific work.
Well, you're gonna take me to go get blood done.
This Friday coming up. Thursday is when I go to get to the doctors to get my arm seen. I've also got I'm an old person health checkup thing, and that's at the end of the month. So I'll be doing that.
It could be a tumor. It's not a tumor.
Yeah. I will. Fuck, I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah. So on the Fridays, I'm going to try and do half a video's worth of work each Friday when I can, for as many Fridays as I can. So in theory, I would have 26 extra videos a year. In theory, or at least in theory, I could have that many, which would result in being able to take 13 weeks off. In theory, but I wouldn't expect me to be able to do that much and have that time at all times.
Yes, blood.
But I'm gonna try.
Good, you should do that as often as possible, people. Yeah.
You're 37. You're not old. I'm not 37.
Try more up.
I wish I was 37. They're referencing Monty Python.
37.
No, they're not. They're not referencing not cashiers. Clerks. Cashiers.
That would be a difference.
Have you ever been in a posh coffee shop? I'll stop you right there. No. And they forgot to give you a stirrer. I used my car keys. Everyone was shocked. Not because I used my keys, but that they aren't waterproof, plus the bus. Push the bus home. Oh. Right. Do you ever get sad when you find the origin of a meme? I do. Often ruins the meme either because the origin is so good it's sad that it's a meme, or the origin is so unfunny that it ruins the meme. Well, I don't think that the origin of a meme being unfunny ruins the meme. I do think that the origin of the meme being hilarious and the meme kind of grinding it into the floor is less good. But at the end of the day, at least it came from somewhere funny. I just don't put that much thought into a meme. Memes are meme. You just enjoy them. Don't worry about where they came from or why. Only care, like, from an etymological standpoint. Otherwise, you will just you can suck the fun out of a fun thing by overanalyzing it. Now, sometimes overanalyzing things is the fun, but that's just me justifying what I do. Sick. Would you rather have a dick-sized nipple or nipple-sized dicks?
Is this based on his, like, your own penis size?
Yeah,
Like, that'd be something.
that would be something. Um, Earliest meme: tulips. Tulips weren't a meme necessarily. They were a speculative bubble. I know that. I heard Disney was replacing sick with a dwarf. Why? That doesn't even make sense. Needle phobia is shit. My condolences, mate. Who's got a needle phobia?
I have a partial needle phobia, not like a proper one.
Yeah, I'm not particularly bothered by needles. I'm not a huge fan of them either.
As long as I don't look, I tend to be okay.
Yeah.
But I know some people like our kids don't like needles.
I learned recently from watching Genetically Modified Skeptic that the origin of the word meme, as it's used today, comes from Richard Dawkins. Yes, it does.
Yeah, and he's really picky and bitchy about that people use it.
Yeah, it just means an idea. I don't remember if it's in the God Delusion or if it's one of his other books, but yeah, he coined the phrase, as they say. It does bother me that holiday technically means holy day. Yeah, but who cares? Would it upset you to have a day off if it was called a holiday? If the answer is no, then just have the fucking day off. Did you know that Gordon Ramsay will block you if you tweet something including daddy at him? That doesn't really surprise me because he probably got it a lot, and I imagine that gets pretty fucking tiring. I've tried to avoid the daddy sick concept because it would easily come. Not strictly directly, but I haven't particularly like engaged with the idea because I feel like it would get old pretty quickly. They sound like they speak from experience. Okay. If you have to deal with shitty Christmas music, I'm going to use all the free time I get as compensation.
No, you just replace all the music with metal versions and it makes it so much better.
That's true. Sir Sick, let's spam daddy at Gordon Ramsay lol. No. Don't do that. Don't harass random strangers on the internet. Especially if they're particularly famous, because they already get enough of that shit. If anything, I would recommend not spamming anyone with anything. People get confused when I talk about like the idea of leaving people alive. It's like, oh, but you criticize people. Yeah, away from them. I don't like when people come to me and give me shit. This is what I'm talking about. They'll come to me and they'll give me shit. And I might point out, you came to me to give me shit. And it's like, oh, well, what are you doing? And it's like, I'm over here. I didn't post this video under their video. I make a deliberate effort not to comment, especially under videos that I'm wanting to cover, because I believe in leaving people the fuck alone. Critique is not harassment. I mean, exactly. But being annoying en masse and deliberately trying to get large groups of people to be annoying to someone is harassment. Even if it's funny. Even if it's really funny. If it annoys the fuck out of them to the point where they're just fucking blocking everybody who does it, then just leave them alone. It's actually not worth the effort. Jesus doesn't celebrate my birthday, so I don't celebrate his. He celebrates mine, but I don't celebrate his. Well, he keeps having bringing water to all of our parties, and then sitting in the corner and drinking it on his own. It's fucking. I'm starting to worry about the guy, to be honest.
That's not water.
It says on the bottle that is definitely shaped like a wine bottle. It says water in quotes on it. How could that not be water? There are two types of Christmas songs: the songs that everybody knows and plays all the time, Jingle Bells, Deck the Halls, and the songs that are random rock songs that almost nobody knows. I don't know. I think that depends if you're in England, because we know all of the rock songs. Like, our Christmas songs are almost universally the rock songs, aren't they?
There's like
There are so many rock Christmas songs.
there's like 4 of them that are played like on loop.
Constantly, at least. I think it's more than 4. I think it might be 5.
We have a lot of the Christmas songs are like really old. We need new Christmas songs. I think the oldest one we have was from like the 80s.
I think we need. I'm pretty sure it's older than that. I think there's definitely some ones from the 70s. I mean, when was Slade actually relevant?
Oh god. That was like 80s, I think.
You can turn piss into wine, but you can turn whiskey into piss flavored whiskey. Exactly. Mine is a far more impressive trick.
Oh, they formed in 1963.
Yeah, figured.
That's older than my mum.
Slade is older than your mum. They were old when your mum was a child.
Yeah.
Crazy. I have 2 Christmas songs, Oi to the World and Fairy Tale of New York. I don't know. Wait, do you mean Joy to the World, or do you actually mean Oi to the World?
Oi to the
Oi
world.
to the world, your mum's a honestly, let's ban child choir Christmas songs. Let's just ban child choirs, because nobody needs to hear that shit.
Yeah, so it's 6 blood times 50 proof. So like when we go and the blood is going to be coming out of me and it's going to be red, and then the other blood is coming out of you and it's whiskey.
The only blood that I will donate is other people's.
Oh, hello, baby.
Slade are low key good though. I think my oldest Christmas song is from the 50s. I am Gen Z.
Yeah. Oh, you princess.
Oi to the world, the Jesus has come.
Jesus.
Jesus! Jesus H. Christ!
Hi, baby. You okay?
Alright, Oi to the World is a punk song by the Vandals. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Given how old a lot of rockets are, there's a decent chance that they actually have banged your mum. Fuck's sake. But yeah.
Hi, baby.
I can't remember what I was going to say. It was super important as well. You'd have been all been so impressed. It would have changed your lives forever. And yet my brain decided
World peace would have come about.
absolutely everything would have been amazing. The ice cream truck OST. Oh my god. There's an ice cream van that's still coming around now. It's fucking getting into winter. It's getting cold, and the ice cream van still comes around regularly, and it's so fucking loud, and it stays for like a minute because no one here wants ice cream.
Is Mrs. Six stroking her pussy?
She might be.
It is she's purring, so yeah.
If you can hear her purring,
I don't think
that is in
think
fact
my phone will
Mrs. Six
pick it up.
Pussy. I'm thinking it's not selling ice cream, more likely crack. No, it's too fast. Like, it's way too fast for them to be selling anything.
A little bit.
I think that they have a few places that they're supposed to go. Like contractually or some shit.
Why is Wednesday called Wednesday?
Because of
Oh,
Odin.
I know this one because it was Wednesday or Wednesday, Woden's Day, and then Odin's Day.
Yeah, Woden's Day. Ice cream vans here mainly sell cigarettes and sugar. And it's half as addictive as the ice cream. They're gone like in no time. I mean, they might sell drugs. I don't know, but I think if people want drugs here,
we have ice cream in the freezer.
we do have ice cream in the
I
freezer.
forgot about that.
I'm always amazed at how quickly you will forget about ice cream.
Wet dream. I read Dama's dream. Wet dream day.
Welcome to Wet Dreams Day. Wednesday is Frog Day, my dudes. I mean, when it's Wednesday, my dude. Exactly. Do you know the other Joy to the World song? Jeremiah was a bullfrog one. No, I've not heard that. I mean, I might have, but I don't recall any more of it than the words you just said. So my brain is making up a version of it in my head right now. That could be it, but I don't know. Oh. I said hi, Mum, a few streams ago as a reference to TV, by the way, not to Mrs. Sick. That makes more sense, but it does sound like if you're saying hi, Mum, on this stream, that you would be talking to her and it would be a bit weird. But yeah. Christmas in Hollister is the best Christmas song. I'm not sure I know that one. I mean, most Christmas songs
We're
are.
still talking about Christmas. It's not even December. Oh my
I-
god.
To be fair, I mean, we just did the entirety of your family Christmas shopping, didn't we?
Oh god, thank God for that.
More or less, we did it in like 3 hours, and
I-
she still found it the most stressful thing on
I
earth.
hate Christmas shopping for people.
Yeah, we're just gonna wait until Christmas comes around, and then after buying them all gifts on my dime, I get nothing in return. It's always so nice to feel that the family cares. That's why I buy my brother cool gifts.
Sometimes it just smells like winter, you know?
Yeah, I get that. The smell of fucking cold. I like the smell of really, really cold.
I don't.
I do.
I hate everything to do with it. It's horrible.
To do with cold or to do with winter?
Anything to do with winter.
Uh,
It's cold, it's grey, it's wet, it's horrible. I hate it.
Christmas happens.
Can we go get on a plane and go around the other hemisphere, please?
I mean, I could put you in a plane and fire you at it. But you wouldn't be happy about that.
No.
Yeah. I could send her somewhere really nice that she really likes. But if I wasn't there, it would be shit. And if it was somewhere that she really liked, I would probably hate it.
Have you heard of Tommy Wiseau?
Yes, I certainly have.
He is sick. He used to invite him to the stream every week.
Many years ago, I would invite him to every single stream I ever did. Because I thought, and I didn't tell anyone about
No,
this.
it took me months to realise that he did it.
I was just sat there every time inviting him on the off chance that he might turn up, just because I thought it would be funny. I have no idea why I did that. I really like looking outside at a snowy blanket. I genuinely fucking hate it when it's snowed because we live on a hill
I hate snow.
and we don't drive, so it's incredibly fucking dangerous to get anywhere during winter. Last winter was pretty okay. It didn't get too snowy.
It hasn't really gotten properly snow in a while.
The one benefit to global warming is seems to have made the winters kind of lame, but in a good way. Song "Merry Christmas, Everyone" is to my family what "All I Want for Christmas Is You" is to retail workers. I put them through hell playing it 24/7 every day of December. Lol. Maybe don't. Maybe if you do something that really, really upsets everyone around you, don't be surprised when they cut your arms and legs off and throw you in the bin. Just saying. I'm not saying they should do that, but I am saying that they might. I hate snow with the furious hate of one who always has to go and shovel it. Yeah, I'm one of the people who will actually use the rock salt and actually try and de-ice pathways. Because again, we live on a hill. We have a decent amount of old people living near us. And even though I'm not young, I'm young enough to have the physical capabilities to fucking deal with snow. There was a time though, one of the years, just this fucking gang of assholes went around and stole all of the rocks, because in the UK they put rock salt containers on the corners of streets. Although I don't think they're there anymore.
No, it's gotten rid of now.
Fuck. Oh, some people stole it, so now no one gets it.
Yep.
Thanks a lot, wankers.
That's basically it, yeah.
Yeah. Went around stealing it. I don't know what the fuck they did. It's not worth a lot.
No, they take it and dump it. That's what they do.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like that true antisocial behavior. Just like they say, some men want to watch the world burn, and those men should have their arms and legs chopped off and thrown in the bin. Um, it's exactly the same thing with the other one. They aren't upset by it, just mildly annoyed. They did tell me with the songs from Frozen, so it's payback, I guess. There you go. Fair enough. Basically the same as having your arms and legs chopped off and thrown in the bin. I used to make Christmas playlists, but most of it was vintage music like Bing Crosby. I mean, fair enough, because it kind of sounds kind of Christmassy, but it actually isn't.
I think we should make a Christmas playlist for when we go and see my family.
All hard metal.
It's just Slipknot Iowa on repeat.
Oh, fair enough. That's a banging fucking album.
That is a good album.
But the bin was stolen, so you can't throw in their arms. Well, it's not a bin. It's a tub. It's a container. The bins are still there. If they want to steal the bins, at least wait until they're full, and then steal them, and hopefully we get replacements. God, don't get me started on the fucking bins. They drive me crazy. You can tell you're an adult in the UK when one of your biggest concerns in life is whether or not the council decides to collect your bins, and the reasoning that they give you for not doing so that drives you fucking crazy. Food waste or general bin? Well, we don't have a food waste bin. We have a general bin entirely and a recycling bin.
Even though I'm convinced it all goes to the same place.
Oh yeah, 100%. But the people who collect the recycling bin are the pickiest motherfuckers on the face of the planet. To the point where I think that they're just idle. I think they're just fucking lazy. And they're like desperate to catch. Oh, someone put a cardboard box on top of it. We can't collect that because it's not inside. Like, we can't collect the whole bin now because fuck you. And then it gets left out. And then because there's nowhere to put our recycling waste, our other bins start overflowing, and then the rats show up. We have collective bins. They're not just ours. They're multiple households' bins. So whenever anybody does something stupid, we all get fucked for it. And then we get sent letters, passive-aggressive letters, saying, oh, you shouldn't be a dickhead. And I'm like, I wasn't being a dickhead. The dickheads were being a dickhead. What exactly do you expect me to do about it? So, yeah, that's how I feel about
This is why we would like our own house.
Yeah. At least if it was my bins and I did something stupid and they went, you can't do that stupid thing, I could go, all right, that's a fair cop. But when some other fucking dickhead does something stupid and it fucks me, that pisses me off so much. It's like how I feel about borrowing things. I don't I don't really like lending people things because if I break my thing, that sucks, but I can deal with it. If I lend someone something and they break it, that pisses me off so fucking much. Just like, why couldn't you just look after it? Why couldn't you just take care of it? Just when people borrow people's things and just there's this genuine idea I've heard that they don't need to take care of something because it's not there. And I think it's doubly. I take pretty good care of my stuff, and this is as a person who's quite clumsy. I put my phones, they always have cases on them, they always have good screen protectors on them. So even though I've dropped my fucking phone a billion goddamn times, every time I've sold one to like CEX or some other shop, they go, wow, this is in really good fucking condition. I'm like, you damn right it is. Like, a phone that was famous for burning, apparently, didn't have any on mine. They were fucking incredibly impressed. And then, obviously, I still got a B rating, even though it was the best phone they've ever seen, because they're also absolute fucking chances. It was whatever, it was like 10 quid, I don't care. But it did annoy me.
That's very autistic thing.
That's not autistic. I like to take care of my things. What is wrong with taking care? I mean, there's nothing wrong with being autistic either. Bear that in mind. I do not think that. But caring for your things. I'm ADHD. That's my freaking problem. Um,
Yeah, but there is massive crossover between the two conditions, so
there
you
is.
probably do have. You do actually, to be honest, you do have some autistic traits.
Having my stuff be in nice condition and not broken to shit doesn't feel like it should be anything other than the default position. I know I'm not fucking helping my case right now. Everybody should think like me.
Oh,
But
what's that? You
seriously,
like to watch the same show over and over and over?
that's not strictly true. I like watching new shows. It's just most of them are shit. God, it's astounding how many garbage shows there are. I am so excited when there's something new.
Statistic.
God damn it.
No, you're not. You're not as bad as I am.
Apparently, I'm getting peer-reviewed into a diagnosis. I'm just very particular about one thing.
You understand social cues way better than I do, so.
Oh yeah, like crazy well. Rain Man. Rain Man, because I want my phone not to be smashed to a billion pieces.
But you do like gambling, but only in video games.
I love gambling in video games. That's like one of my favorite things. And I absolutely hate real life gambling.
Yeah, OCD is probably more like, I don't think Sick has OCD, but he's like, you do have.
It's literally just for my phone.
It's just technology.
Oh yeah, like a piece of tech. I like to keep it in good nick.
Anything else he doesn't give a shit about.
I don't like just random bits of crap. I don't, and also like my PCs and my monitors. Like, the amount of sneeze debris on my fucking monitors
Bro,
is
really?
pretty gross. I do clean them,
Oh
but
my
I don't
God.
notice it for a while, and then I go, "Wow, that is really that's clearly spray," and then I give them a good clean. I try not to sneeze directly on them, but my sneezes are very powerful. It goes in every direction.
I clean my screens like once a week.
See that? As long as it works, it doesn't fucking matter. And that's the main thing about the phone. I said, as long as it works. If you drop your phone, there's a really good fucking chance it's going to stop working. If you smash the shit out of the screen, it's usually pretty unusable. So I want my phone to continue working. I spent like a lot of money on it. I'm one of those crazy people who buys my phones. I just don't do contracts anymore.
Oh God, no.
Because they're just too much stress. I think the main thing I love about buying my phones outright is that I don't have to cancel my contract. I fucking hate cancelling my contract. Because you always have to phone.
Oh yeah, and they always do the hard sell, and oh God.
Do you want the other thing? It's like, no, I just want to stop giving you money for something that has now been paid for. Had really bad experience with 3. Oh my God, we bought a laptop with a internet dongle with a 2-year contract, and then when it was £40 a month, which was a lot of money, but it was pretty reasonable for what we got out of it. But when it finished, they carried on charging £40 a month for like 4 months when we were dirt poor. We could have really fucking used that money. I've never been more angry in my life, I don't think, than when I was on the phone with those cunts telling me there was nothing they could do about all the money they'd stolen on, the hundreds of pounds they'd stolen from me. If any of you take anything away from anything I've ever done, fuck the religious stuff. 3 Mobile in the UK are the worst fucking company on the planet. I absolutely hate them with all of my fucking being. They stole hundreds of pounds from me when I was so poor that I could barely afford to eat. I had a laptop before we got quite that poor, and we finished paying it off and like, right, here, the money. And yeah, they fucked us so hard. So yeah, that's all you need. That's all you need to know about living life. I like playing cards in Leisure Suit Larry and playing slots in Stardew Valley, but I hate real world gambling. I got it first from an old Zelda-like on the PlayStation the sequel to Alondra, the cleverly named Alondra 2, and it had a bull fighting gambling mini game that I used to save scum, and I really enjoyed it for some reason.
I think it's
I guess it's because constantly winning.
I think it's blackjack with me. It's blackjack in video games. I love blackjack in
I
video
like
games.
blackjack. I now learn to love poker because of Balatro.
Yeah, blackjack is like learn poker. Yeah.
But it has been an hour now, and I actually still have quite a lot of work to do. So I'm going to say good night, you little shits, and I will catch you in the next one. Boy, don't get a 3 mobile contract. Fuck them. They're terrible. I hate them so much.
Bye.